Okay, let's go live. James speaking. We're building out our course from our YouTube videos. One of the steps that we have to do, of course, is we need some kind of featured image for this brand new course. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how I create featured images for courses. And it's a real simple, easy to do, non-technical, non-graphical designer kind of stuff. I simply use Canva and a template to create them, and I'll show you how to do that and then where it goes as an example in a particular course. So what I do specifically is I have a Canva account, and in Canva I try to use, and I'll show you this one in a little bit of detail, but I try and find a PowerPoint presentation with a style that I particularly like. And if you're asking, well, where do these images go? Let me just show you quickly where they actually show up, and then we'll come back to it. But if I go take a look at the courses here, you'll see that I've got these featured images. This is the one I'm going to create because I need one, in my particular case, for this brand new course that I'm creating that's all about turning YouTube videos into courses. So I got to add one here, but how do I create this image without being a graphical designer, and what are the different styles and stuff that we're using? So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. It's not the only way, but I find it to be a nice, quick, easy way to do it, especially when you're not having to overly impress anyone with unique graphics. We're just using a template. So just to give you an idea, what I do is on these ones, if you go in the design here in Canva, this isn't a course on Canva, I'll just show you what I do. What I do is I look, when I'm doing courses, is I look for PowerPoint presentations, because those presentations in general will have 5 or 6 different styles, and each page or slide will have a different style. So you can see on these examples that I've got one presentation that I'm using with a whole bunch of different styles to it. So I look at these and I say, okay, this is one that I can use for not just this course, but a lot of courses. And there's some easy ways to differentiate the exact same image. So just look at these ones here. So I did one for my Campus Builders Build Your Campus one. I've got this image, and you can see that I've got a blue background here. I've got the same image, but one with a green background. So I might do one topic or grouping of topics with one background, another one with another background, or I might just use a completely different slide for a certain type of video or course that I'm doing as opposed to another one. So that's how I set it up. All I'm suggesting is that you find one that you like, the style that you like. And if you have to make a couple little edits, for example, I have my theme or my brand's fonts here. You can change the fonts for that slide deck. The other thing that you might want to do is use this automatic resize. Now, I don't know what the exact size on PowerPoint is. I think it's like 1920 by 1080 or something. But in my case, when I'm in my platform that I use these featured images, the ones that I need to use, let me just open up a course here. The ones that I need to do, and again, this is my personal platform. This is Fluent Community that we're using, and the LMS, or the learning management software. I'm in the course that I'm creating from my YouTube videos. What I need to do is I need to edit the big picture details of the entire course. And it asks for all of this stuff which we covered in an earlier video, but at the bottom it says thumbnail open graph image, and it says recommended size 1200 by 630. So by default, a PowerPoint slide deck is in that size. So what I do when I find the one that I want is I'll just go hit resize and adjust the sizes, and Canva will convert it to the proper format so that I have the right size that I need. So that's the first thing. I have some slides. I have the styles that I want. What do I need to do here? Well, I need to know the title of my course that I'm working on. And on this particular one, we're doing turn YouTube videos into courses. So I'm just going to copy that. And I have it saved. So I need to go next here and say, okay, which one am I going to use that I want to use for this particular course? Now you'll notice here, one of the reasons I like using these templates is this one has, person on the right-hand side. This one has some on the left-hand side. Here's one that's the same one, but I changed the background color. So when you're creating these, I suggest that you kind of think a little bit ahead and go, if I'm going to create 10 courses and 2 of those courses are about this topic and 2 of those courses are about that topic, I want to have some consistency between the type of thumbnail or featured image I use depending on the course. So you can do that as an example with a background change in the same template, or you just pick another template for a particular type of video or new video. So in my case, what I'm going to do is I'll just find, this is one of the original ones that was from the template. So I find the slide that I'm going to use, and all that I do is in the right-hand side here, this one, it says duplicate page. So I'm going to click duplicate, and I now have an exact copy of one. And for the title, I'm going to change the title to the one that I had saved, turn YouTube videos into courses. I'm just going to use it here as well. Turn YouTube video into courses. And I might want it a little bit bigger, so I'm going to go and change that around a little bit. And I may want to extend this, up to you. You could keep it the same if you want, or just put it down the same amount here. And if I want to add a little bit of information there, I can certainly do that. And we'll just do the description that's here. And I'm going to add that one just because I can today. And there we go. And I've now got my featured image. So what do I do with it? I'm just going to select share in the upper right hand corner from Canva. I'm going to click download. And by default, whenever you do that, what Canva does is says, okay, you want every page in this every slide. You want all of them? No, I don't. I only want one. If you select and keep it at all pages, it gives you a zip file. I don't want a zip file. I just want the image file. In this case, a PNG file. I want that one so I can use it in my course settings. So where it says all pages, I just go and unselect all pages, and then I pick current page. And then when I'm ready with that, I'm just going to click done. And then download. So it creates just one image in the size that I want for the course that I can use as a featured image. And this one is create a featured image. I'm just going to name it there. We'll do this one. I've got my title there. So I've now got a featured image ready to go. What else do I need to do? Well, let's go back to my training sites here. And there's a couple things that I can do in my learning management system that's in Fluent Community. If you're using Thinkific or Kajabi or LearnDash or Tutor LMS or any of the other WordPress ones or services, you'll be able to do the exact same thing. The only difference might be the sizes that they request. But in my case, I'm here and I just want to change this one, get rid of the one that I had as a test, and I'm just going to put up here. And this one is turn YouTube videos into courses, which that's the one I want. I'm going to select it, and I now have a featured image that is there. And I'm going to save my work to updated image. And there's one other thing that's available here. And again, this is just on my platform, but this one is about turning videos into courses. And I have this little emoji here that works with it. I want to pick one. By default, it just does a color, but I want to do one on, let me do if I can change one. Don't know how to convert. YouTube. So I just want to pick one that I can do. And in this one, what I'll do is, we'll just pick convert or change or something there. So I'm going to click close. So now the little icon, that emoji that shows up there is the one that's there. So I'm going to save changes and close. Perfect. We're there. Let's go take a look at my courses. And I now have a featured image right here. Turn YouTube videos into courses. And I'm all set. So that's how easy it is to create featured images for your courses. Have a Canva account. There is a free version that should be able to do pretty close to the same thing, except the number of templates that you get to choose from are fewer. So That's how I do it. I keep it simple. What we've done here is we've found some YouTube videos. We've used some prompts to turn it into lessons. We've organized the lessons in a particular outline or course that we created in the context in the YouTube videos. And now we're just putting a featured image on it because we want to be able to sell it. So hopefully that helps. Stay tuned for the next part of this, and we'll kind of round everything out so that you're able to take any YouTube video that you have and turn it into an online course.